ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that Technicolor rainbow in between. This is your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And you're alive with us on Blurs and Whiskey. I'm a little pissed off, but I'm gonna save it.
We all are. We really are.
Yeah, I don't have work. Let's get into these church announcements.
Yeah, let's go. 90s Bar Crawl, September 21st. 3 to 10 p.m. Tickets are $229.95. Sale ends on 9/12, and then it goes up to 9/35. I'm sorry, $39.95. For more info, go to 90s Bar Crawl. Look, I'm sorry, we're a little PO'd about something. We'll get to that. So just bear
with us. Yeah, bear with us because it's gonna be.
Baltimore Comic-Con. Yeah, let's give it a little more energy. Baltimore Comic-Con, October 18th through the 20th at the Baltimore Convention Center. Tickets start at $25. For more info, go to BaltimoreComicCon.com. People who are going to be there: Neil Adams, Brian Azzarello, and Jim Lee. AEW All Out this Saturday.
I'm excited for that.
August 31st. We're going to be watching it at Summers, so come on out with us.
Come take this shot.
Also, tonight, Combat Sports Volume 2. Tonight, Sunday, August 25th. Location is at Athletic Republic, 6417 Marlboro Pike, District Heights, Maryland, 20747. Tickets for ringside is $35. General admission, $20. Kids under 10 are free. Doors open up at 4 p.m. Bell time is at 5 p.m. For more info, go to on IG at C3 Wrestling, or you can go and purchase your tickets at www.c3wrestling.com. And as always, you already know, you can go on our website, blursandwhiskey.com, get your merch, see prior episodes, and if you happen to see us in the area, go in there and ask for one of these.
Wristbands.
We got the wristbands.
Yo, I like literally. I love you guys because I ran out in literally like 3 days. So
I ran
down
out
to the bare minimum. I'm still messing with off-camera guy because I'm gonna rock the greens all day. But yeah, so
like, share, and subscribe, and comment on all our posts. YouTube, Castbox. You guys know, but today is a kind of somber day. We're getting there with, of course, if you've been paying attention, if you haven't heard.
Look, you should know by now why I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You should know by now exactly why. But I'm going to get into that. But regardless,
what's the
character of the week is good old Spidey. Good old Spider-Man, Peterman. No. We're not even calling him that. We're going to call him Night Monkey. We're going to call him Night Monkey because that's the last representation we have of him that we're going to get. But I'm going to get into that as we go. Last week we had a product. We had a promo for Miss Monique Ford, and I gotta say, we barely
really it. Damn good if you ask me.
You see the glisten? Oh yeah, I'm loving it. How T like it?
Oh, she
like the smell of it.
She's
okay.
Basking in my beard. Just
basking
in my beard. She loves it. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I get it, but I
can't get enough of each other. That's
what it called. But definitely, if you guys want to hit up LegendaryBeardClub.com. She's launching September 14th. The products, we're giving you your first testimony. Miss Monique Ford, she's the CEO and creator, owner, everything of Legendary Beard Club. So if you want to get up like us, get this nice sheen going on. She has the beard oil, the growth oil for those of you who are follically challenged. And she also has a good a muscle cream. So, of course, myself and Herbito, we not using muscle cream because we ain't working out. But off camera, guys, as a resident muscle head, what did you think of the muscle cream, homie?
It works. It does its job.
It does feel effervescent.
And it's good that you said it because that was going to be another Herb's word.
I was not going to let you say that word. It's not going to happen. But we just want to say thank you, Monique. It was amazing. So, in other news, the Amazon is apparently on fire right now. There's a situation that's going on down in Brazil, South America, whereas they were trying to, farmers were doing a controlled burn, which they want to do to clear out certain areas so they can chop down trees, get to the lumber, so on and so forth. But of course, it's no longer controlled. It's actually out of freaking control. And it's very serious. It's serious so much that we're even mentioning it because the Amazon provides 20% of the oxygen for the planet. It's not the majority of the oxygen we get from the planet, from plants and everything, but it is a good chunk. We lose 20% of our oxygen. It's going to be kind of hard to breathe around here. So
tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
We do not have the right. Don't start singing it. We don't have the rights to that song. We don't have the rights to that song.
I mean, my thing is this. I mean, I believe Tupac said it best. America eats its babies. Because, I mean, we always find a way to just things up royally. I mean,
well, I mean, that's technically not us. That's Brazil.
Brazil ate its babies on this.
I mean, they're South America, but still. So, the president of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro. I think I got it right. Oh, yeah, so he's basically going to get their armed troops to actually go into the Amazon and help fight those fires. So condolences.
You make it sound like they're going to be shooting at it.
They might. You never know. It's Brazil. It's a third world country. Yeah,
just
the smoke monster. Golly. They released the smoke monster. For real. They cut down the wrong tree, and the smoke monster is free right now. Not to make light of a serious situation. I think it's very serious. We definitely need. No. I think America needs to go down there and assist as well because this affects the entire planet. The United Nations said this is a global cluster
F.
That too, a global catastrophe that is going to affect everyone in the world. So hopefully we can get down there, and I'm not sure if you guys see any ways that people who are not in Brazil can assist. Definitely post it up on Blurs and Whiskey fan page. Let us know what we can do. I missed him by that much.
You're so close to this guy. I'm telling you, eventually he's just gonna grab all of them and just throw it at you.
Please don't. Not while we're on air. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna make for good content because I'm gonna start throwing. I'm gonna be gambling this month. So, but anyway, and the most, well, not the most, because the second important thing to happen this week and the last couple of weeks, the chickening. You bombers are really out there in lines fighting over this chicken sandwich.
Oh, literally.
There's a video of a guy that's climbing through a drive-through window and started mollywopping everybody.
Literally, and we have a little what's the name messenger that we always talk to all the time.
Chat.
I saw it and I quickly I was like, guys, this S is getting real. Like it's really getting real. Like this is the Boondocks all over again. Yeah. Like eventually. We bumped into this one guy over at at Bojangles on the way up here, and he said, "Literally,
side of the food chain.
This is literally going to turn to those one situations where it's like 10 years from now. So, did you have a chicken sandwich at?
Or you were a loved one affected by the chicken sandwiches of 2019. You may be available to receive monetary compensation. Like, oh man, or it's a conspiracy theory where it's literally. So shout out to what was his name? You should know. D. Davis. Yes, you posted something on the fan page.
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to come up in the slideshow yet,
eventually, the slideshow was long.
Yeah, it is because it was the memeage from this.
Dude, oh my god! Originally, I was going because we always talk in the messenger. We was like, Herb, you got to go ahead and do a comparison. I was going to do a comparison.
I thought he was going to pull a sandwich out of somewhere. I was about to say, dude,
no.
You hid a chicken sandwich this whole time? How did you do that?
I was going to do it, but apparently it's been sold out everywhere. Like, seriously, it's gonna... I get it. I went to like 3 or 4 different stops, and it still was sold out. Like this one right there.
I can pay you this month, but we got those new Popeye sandwiches in the back.
But anyway. I mean, like, and his name, square up, like.
Go ahead.
So, in the midst of me trying to get this sandwich, I'm like, nothing's better than Chick-Fil-A sandwiches. just came up. It finally came up.
Popeye's manager arrested for all. Yo, could you imagine if Popeye's is dipping them chickens in cocaine?
They be like, damn.
Talk about an opioid crisis.
This chicken sure tastes good.
Peanut butter and crack sandwich.
I love crack.
But in the midst of
that cracking from Popeyes.
I have to say, hands down, this is probably the funniest memes that we've had this whole time.
That's why the slideshow is so long. Yeah, and we will post them on the fan page just so you guys can get a chance to catch up with them.
But it definitely was. I went to like 3 or 4 stores just before.
You went to 3. You went searching for it.
Yeah, to try it out for the first time. Yeah. And I only tried it one time. Now, do I think that? What do I think of it? It's good. I think it may be better than Chick-Fil-A. A lot of things I don't think is better than Chick-Fil-A, but I think it trumped it.
Yeah. Well, our polls are the proper poll states that it was like 75 to like.
No, it legit was. It was really good.
Yeah.
Do I think it's worth all of this?
I'm bad at math.
I mean, no, I don't think it is worth
25%. It was 75 to 25%. I had a dumb moment. My bad. But yeah. But yeah, it's basically, somebody broke it down, was basically like, so the Chick-fil-A sandwich is made by a white mama who is worried about your health and doesn't want to deep fry anything.
Make sure that it's gluten-free and all that.
Bake fries it. And, just makes it as healthy as possible. It's made with canola oil or some crap like that.
Meanwhile,
Popeyes joint is a grandma who don't care. You gonna eat what I made.
That's that Crisco.
That's that Crisco lard.
Shelly putting all that lard and Crisco.
You gotta double dip it in the flour and the egg. You gotta go back and forth and deep fry it.
Seriously, this is the one time. And by the way, I can't stand that black lady on the Popeyes. I feel like she's throwing us back like 400 years. And I mean, literally, when you bite into it, you was like, "Come on now, baby, you know you want some of this Popeyes chicken. Come on, nigga, taste this chicken, nigga." No. That's literally it.
I've had 3. I'm a fat ass. I've had 3, but I caught them early on. Yes, that's my one. But it was good. I had a spicy one, and I actually stole my little brother JJ's on accident, and it's my sister's fault. I didn't know. She said, "We got an extra one. Sure, you can have it." So I tore that joint up, and he came downstairs looking like. And he always accuses me of stealing the food because I'm the fat brother. So he came downstairs and was like, "Yo, where my sandwich at? Trey?" And I was like, as I'm balling up the wrapper,
I don't know, man. This chicken is good. I definitely had Popeyes. I don't know about that salmon.
Picking my teeth and everything. But, it's going to be funny in 20 years if we also get it revealed that it was the special 13th seasoning is like, a conspiracy against black people. On it. Exactly. No, not Coke. It's something in that sandwich that's going to attract all black people because we're all black reacting to it.
This literally was
the condom malt, literally.
And the condom malt. It gives you no, not Black Dynamite. No, Black Dynamite. But
this literally was the Boondocks all over again.
I put the special seasoning inside the chicken, and I wanted all the blacks. I'm sorry, okay.
All the niggas just throwing up.
I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna let it go. But yes, so the chickening has been amazing, and the tweetage, the memeage, all of it. All the midges are just great. We'll take a shot to that one. Yes, thank you. We appreciate you. So. But I'm not recording myself eating that sandwich. I'm not doing. You have all the fun.
No, I mean I'm not gonna pig out and have crumbs and stuff all in my beard. I'm talking about just try it. Slide it down the middle.
I'm not taking a chance.
Try it and then.
Is that a nigga trap? Oh my god! Just Google
all the
Popeyes memes.
Yeah, they said what's the name? All the hot girls summers. Oh my god! You got a broken iPhone. You got $40 in a chicken sandwich.
No, the best one out of all is McDonald's tweeting the McChicken and it's saying when they broke, they'll all be back. I was on the floor.
Bravo.
Yes. So moving on from this overly hyped sandwich, it was good, but
but is it worth it? All the standing in line for 45 minutes. Nah,
I'm not standing in line. I ain't fighting no for no chicken. I'm not standing in line.
Dude, if you get the chance to see the video, the guy literally was in the driveway.
You need a Twitter.
Oh, y'all niggas ain't got no more chicken? Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, dude, it's not worth it.
It's funny because HaHa Davis did a sketch 2 years ago. He was like, my first time getting some chicken wings. This finna be a breeze. And the guy in front of him in line beats him up.
It's just too bad. But moving on from this Negro-ish news, we're going into other Negro news.
That's the nigga moments.
Yeah. It's been
nigga moment 2019.
But in other nigger moment news, we've got. Wait, we count niggas?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew that. I must stop saying it. No, I'm not. It makes my teeth whiter. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't care. It's our word.
Don't get it together.
Come on. Herb, come on. In other news.
Say that. Go ahead.
Power. Come on, man. So those of you who are big fans of Power, it's re-release. The new season is coming out tonight. If you have on demand, whatever your cable provider, you can watch it earlier, like we did. So we are already privy to those of you who haven't had a chance to see it. And boy, oh boy, I loved it. I loved the first episode so far.
And
the only problem,
the only thing that I did not like about this show this season. Apparently, Trey Songz is taking over the whole entire new intro. Now, usually I can give 2 Fs about the intro song, but this one I like it. Like, it gets me prepared to watch the show. No.
Past tense.
Oh, like.
Yeah. I usually like the intro. I mean, I don't know if you've seen those memes or videos of when they say they play This Is a Big Rich Town, and then all of a sudden you see the people up there dancing and getting their groove on there, and then all of a sudden I was like, okay.
Herb had a little
pop
right
I just had a little pop with the joint. I was like, okay, that joint's good. And then all of a sudden, here comes Trey Songz. Ooh, yeah, this is a big rich town. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, hey, 50's dead, so he's probably like, I don't care, it's last. Do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I hate to be one of those people, but why did you change it? Like,
I mean, change is good in some cases.
Not sometimes it's not. Sometimes sometimes yes, change is very good.
Okay.
Just not this one. You gave us 5 years of this really good show, and
but it doesn't take away from the show though.
But still, it gets us in the
we gotta change ultimately, if you watch it on demand, you get to skip it. Yeah. Fast forward. Yeah. Get cozy with your fast forward button, homie. That's it. So, and just download the song and replay it. You'll be good. But we're not going to spoil the first episode. No,
we're not even going to talk about that first episode. Just go and watch it yourself.
But I have a question, because if you've been watching up until this point, as we have, you know that the beef has come to. We're season 5, so you know that Tommy and Ghost are officially in a beef. Mm-hmm. So, with that said,
hold on a second. My new coworker, because you probably didn't see it, because she's about like 3 seasons back. I don't know what the hell were you thinking. I mean, but anywho,
was it that bad?
No, she's just all the way back. Like, she hasn't seen it since like season 2, and she's like, "Well, what about such and such?" I was like, I had to look at my other coworker. I was like, "She doesn't know that this happened." Like,
oh wow.
So, like, she's like 4 seasons behind and everything. But anyway. I like this question. So
the question that I wanted to pose to everybody, we're going to do a live poll. Mm-hmm. If you've been watching Power, you're familiar with these 2 characters, Tommy Egan and Ghost. Mm-hmm. Who do you think who's going to take this L? That's what we want to know. Who's going to catch this L in the end? Who's going to survive? Is it going to be Tommy or is it going to be Ghost? And we're going to read off that. But while they're doing that, we're going to read off some of these comments. I'm sorry, my stuff wasn't loading the comments, so now I'm just seeing what you've been saying. D. Davis, you had the whole crew in here rolling with that meme. It was hilarious.
Oh, jeez.
So definitely,
that chicken sure is good.
Exactly. I was just like, crack on the chicken? No, cocaine on the chicken.
Zuri, I wanted to make sure if you got your wristband, I gave it to Shamika, so go and check her if you didn't get it.
My cousin Margie. What's up, Margie? What's up,
Chrissy?
Chrissy, what's going on? So I ain't keep the same energy with you. Oh no, I forgot. I'm about to get cursed out. My bad. Hey, Aunt Pam. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie
Pam. Is it Pam?
It's Auntie Pam.
Auntie Pam.
Yes.
That's what I said. Aunt Pam.
Happy birthday to you. Just wanted to shout out Mom. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, we had to get that out there. But the live poll, I'm voting Tommy. I think Tommy's going to win this. Oh, wow. 83% Tommy? Good gracious.
Y'all know you're voting who's losing, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
No. I meant Tommy was going to win. I honestly think Tommy's going to come out on top. I'm sorry. The white man's going to win. What do you want me to do?
Hold on a second. I have to say this, though. And hear me out all the way before you cut me off and say what the hell, Herb. I think we have to give, and go ahead and give me one of them, none of those words. We got to give Tommy a nigga pass, and not saying the word nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, he gets a pass like he's at the barbecue.
He can come to the
No,
barbecue.
he can't say no. He can't say the N-word.
We're not gonna call it that.
He's not gonna get the N-word.
We know he's not. I'm telling you, I'm done with the show.
No, he's not gonna get that pass. Tommy, you're not gonna get that pass. But you definitely are invited to the barbecue. So I mean, you can try all the good and made properly. Potato salad. You get all the. Hey, we'll get him some Popeys chicken sandwiches. So, I mean,
if one of these episodes he's eating a chicken sandwich, I'm going off.
Oh Jesus!
But yeah, no, we're not going to give him an N-word pass.
We're not giving. You don't have carte blanche to say the N-word. So.
Yeah, no, because the moment he does that on the show, I'm done with the show. I'm literally gonna. I'm going to go off. But so yeah, that's the
these are truths.
Exact truths. Really. Mo, I love the theme music. Gets me hyped. Please don't blow me, Trey. What? Blow you? What'd I do?
No,
I don't even know.
Trey Songz.
Oh, Trey. Oh. Yeah. See, that's why I don't like that by him. It's my name first. Get out of here with that BS.
You are older.
I am older. Yeah, I was in. It's my universe. He just lives in it. Care if he's a superstar. I'm about to.
He may actually like the show, so don't just bring it down some.
If he's gonna sing the intro, he can sing the intro. He just got to call himself Songs.
That's what he does. Trust me, I should know. My wife plays it all the time. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on. So getting into the refill portion of our show where we talk about shows and TV shows that we think you guys would enjoy to watch to keep up with things that are both nerd related or blur related, whatever have you. Mm-hmm. First up, Amazon Prime, of course, we have The Boys, which I've been ranting about. If you haven't seen it on Amazon Prime,
what are
get
you
your
waiting
Fire
for?
Stick and find a way, nudge, to watch it.
Or just pay the $10 a month just to go and watch it. Like, come on, Greg. You're telling me that you can sit here and watch us on Facebook Live, and you got to watch it through a phone or a TV or cable or internet. Yeah. So, I mean, you should be able to afford it. I mean, I ain't counting your pockets, but go ahead.
But also with Amazon Prime was the Free Meek documentary, which was pretty good, and also Good Omens. I've been watching a new anime that it's relatively new. It's got 20 episodes so far, but on Crunchyroll, it's an anime called Demon Hunter, and I'm going to mess this up, so y'all can string me up in the comments. Just go Google Demon Hunter. It's actually pretty good, but the official name is Kimitsu no Yadaru.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Iyaba, something. I don't know what it says. Anyway, Google it. I'll post a picture, a trailer of it later. No, but that's from Crunchyroll. Off Camera Guy actually brought one to my attention called Tiger Mask, which is on Crunchyroll. I didn't know it's a wrestling anime, so I'm all there.
I'm actually
definitely getting into that, and of course my favorite right now, which is coming up in a new season. I think it's coming up this fall. Mm-hmm. Is My Hero Academia. Have you watched that one yet?
No, I haven't seen
Academia.
Is it Academia or Academia?
Academia is a word.
Okay,
yeah. Thank you for corrections.
Another few things I wanted to bring up. We was getting ready to just. No. Another few things to make sure that you go and tune in onto what's the name of it? Netflix to go and see Dave Chappelle and
Bill Burr have a special coming.
They have a special coming up. I didn't get the chance to see it, but I've heard some reviews. I wouldn't say raving at all, but what do you think of Sextuplets?
Sextuplets was the Marlon Wayans film that he just released, his second Netflix film that he's released, where he's
the first one we approve of because Gary was in it.
Yeah, I mean it was okay, but the second one, it's the Clumps. It's like it's a fifth rate version of the Clumps in my opinion. Not second. But he's now I'm not taking anything away from Marlon Wayans. He's an amazing actor. He's actually funny and his stand-ups are actually funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
But this particular movie, I don't know what it's unbelievable. It's garbage. It's the best way to put it. I'm saving my rant for later. Trust me.
No. If you had to rate it, 5 shots or White Claw, which one would you?
You know what we didn't do? I'm sorry if you guys know what this is. I'm making up for last week.
You can't see it either.
You can't see it because it's green. That's why I love it, because we can mess with Off Camera Guy about it because he hates when I do this or green stuff.
If you can see his face right now, he's like,
he's mad. But last week we had the spritzer, the Zima White Claw, and I was determined to finish it. So go watch that last episode, episode 25, where we actually I finished mine and him and our bartender threw it out. So, but yeah, so to make up for it, I brought the guys, Jameson, and we've
Trey.
been participating in that.
Thank you, Trey.
Yes, definitely. Jameson is always the best way to go, wouldn't you say?
I mean, Crown is better.
See, I almost had him.
But it's good though. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. But it's not going to get 5 shots. So usually we give a show or a movie 5 shots. This one gets a White Claw. That's our new level of below.
You need to punish yourself.
Gets a White Claw because you need to punish yourself.
Here's your hand.
Exactly.
Go on, smack yourself.
Exactly. So I can't all happiness to him. I hope he got paid good money for this movie, but I don't think he deserved the press for it at all.
Marlon is a phenomenal physical comic. I think he's one.
I'm sorry. The anime is called Demon Slayer, not Demon Hunter.
Oh, okay.
That's a band. My bad. You're right. I make mistakes. This is what you guys are here for. I appreciate you correcting me.
Appreciate that.
But it's still a great anime.
Yeah. Marlon is definitely one of the funniest guys. I love him in Scary Movie 1 and 2. 6 Man was probably my favorite movie that he was in.
Yeah.
But it's just he's definitely funny. It's just sometimes you botch a movie. I mean,
they're talking about off-camera guy in the comments.
Oh God,
I'm trying to get there.
Is he commenting? Okay, anyway, I'm staying out of it. So, but also we have
bodies you.
We also have the as far as TV, that was Netflix. There's a new anime on Netflix called Cannon Busters, which has primarily black characters in it, and they're it's English dubbed. Okay. So if you want to watch an anime that has black characters in it, check out Cannon Busters. And also for the young ladies out there, if you want a show for your daughters to watch, I mean your sons can watch it too. But She-Ra came out with a series. There was season 2. I'll admit it. I watched the first season. I actually enjoyed it. It was a nice little cute little TV show. It's anime based.
Nice little cute.
It's a cute little show.
It's because of Marjorie's first time watching live.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Marjorie.
Appreciate you.
So cute little.
Yeah, there's no. I'm confident in my mind. You was one of those crying that you want to dress up as Alice.
No, I'm not.
Exactly. I said I do it. I don't care. But I have my marbles. I'm good. I know what's going on. I know exactly where they at.
Okay, Serrano.
And if you got that reference, you're awesome. So definitely check those out. But we also have. Damn it! I'm gonna try again.
He's gonna swing at you one day. I'm telling you. He done did it already. Did I have a belt fight already?
Yes, we did.
Why?
Yes, we did. Because I antagonize.
We need him behind the scenes. We don't need a broken hand again, okay?
I didn't break mine. Anyway, not kind of focusing. But I also wanted to talk about maintaining source material from media type to media type. So basically books and comics over into movies, because we have a lot of movies that are out there that are coming out or have come out that are either sticking to the source material or not sticking to the source material. Case in point, there's good options for both.
Yeah.
You want to have creativity, you want to have freedom to express how you feel about whatever you're creating. Like for example, we had Sin City, which was a shot for shot adaptation of the comic.
Okay.
There's also The Watchmen, which was for the most part 90% of that was shot for shot. They made some augmentations, but it was really good. These are all critically acclaimed films, as well as 300.
But you also have ones that actually don't go page for page,
and they
like
go off the rails.
But I mean, 300 was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, critically acclaimed. I would say. Wasn't you say Walking Dead is pretty good? I mean,
that was the second point. You're reading that my car is behind me. That was the
second
point of my argument.
I'm trying to go back and forth. I mean,
no. The question I was going to ask was, do you think there's anything that went off the rails that did not stick to the source material? Anything that was bad? You off camera guy?
Well, I don't know any per se that went
all.
I'm saying I don't know right now, but I got a feeling that. And hold on a second, before I say this. OCG, I think you need to go and have a over under as far as how many curse words he's about to say on this one, because this one I got at least about 3 that I can think when I say this, because there's at least one that I know right now it's not even out yet, and he is about to go ape with as soon as it comes out. So tell me, what do you think about this new Joker?
This mother.
This Joker movie that's about to come out. I mean, What do you think? I mean, do you think it's gonna be somewhat good?
This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about as far as not sticking to the damn source material. I can't understand why you would make a movie about an arch villain of a superhero and not put the superhero in a GD movie. This makes no sense. I mean, I can't even comprehend. I don't care if you want to make it something artistically visual or whatever the crap you want to call it.
Come on,
you don't. No, I'm not. I told you I wasn't gonna curse. I told you what. But you know how I feel about this.
I just need 3.
No, I'm not. What's the bet? No,
it ain't no bet. I just want to see if you gonna go over.
But the point is, you can't have a supervillain movie without the superhero. You can't do it. It makes no sense. And then you got Joaquin Phoenix, who is not. He's an amazing actor. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a great actor. However, he ain't no Jared Leto. He ain't no Jack Nicholson.
Get him, Trey.
He ain't no Heath Ledger.
Get him.
He ain't nobody.
Get him.
You can't. You're a method actor. I'll give you that much. But you ain't the Joker. You can. You know who would have been a good Joker?
Who?
Woody fucking Harrelson.
There we go.
He would have been a good Joker. He's crazy. He's homicidal. Hell, Edward Norton would have been a great Joker. He would have been an awesome Joker because he's crazy and he's going to get into this role and he's going to get it from the grassroots and dig it up and he's going to show you what it's really made out of. Don't put fucking Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker and then you're going to do one bad day? Do you understand? So do you understand that the Joker is a homicidal sociopath who doesn't care about anybody? The story that they're basing this off of is a story that the Joker told when he was lying about his origin. He's not telling the truth. So you can't believe it. That's the allure of the Joker. You can't understand what he's saying. So
come on, Trey, go ahead. Just tell him how you feel.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be horrible.
Tell him how you feel.
Don't do it.
Come
what
on.
do you see?
No, keep going. I'm just taking notes. I'm taking notes as we go along.
All I'm saying is, I think that you should stick to the source material. And the reason why I think that you can have your originality, you can have your own interpretation of certain shows or movies or whatever have you. But when you stick to the source material, these things became popular because the writing was of some type of substance. The writing was of some type of substance. And if you stick to that, you will capture the same... you will capture the same magical moment that you had when you read the comics. So all I have to say is... stick to the source material. Mm-hmm. This has been proven to be a good thing with those first movies that we said. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, you can have originality, but you look at movies like Harry Potter. Harry Potter, for the most part, I mean, it's for the most part, books, but they couldn't fit 8 books into all those movies.
It's novels.
They would be 4-hour movies, which I'm pretty sure the Potterheads out there would not mind. But they've been egging me on to have these moments. Just the Joker should be scrapped. The Joker should be scrapped. No, you can't have a Joker without Batman. I refuse. No. Y'all actually put a poll up of the over under how many times I'm going to curse?
I said 3.
I hate both of you.
I said
I hate both. So, what did I get? 2? Sticking at 2.
You got 2.
So, but so I think that we should definitely do it.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud
of you. I think we should definitely stick to it.
Be better than he got the nerve right.
I got him.
I'm mad that he got him off the ceiling.
Ricochet. I'm Gambit up in this jump. That's what I'm cosplaying next. But it went off the chandelier and got him.
It was literally like that McDonald's commercial. Off the lightage, off his head, nothing but net.
Oh man. So, but then we have to get into the other thing that I was really actually upset about, and it's the news that we will not have Tom Holland and Spider-Man back in the MCU. Now, originally, I was upset about this. I was going to go off. My original rage was from that, and that was just because of the simple fact that we weren't going to see this guy along the Avengers in the next couple of phases so far.
Hold on. Before we get into that,
oh boy,
we have a debate that we need to talk about. Because, as you guys know, we got to get the meme together with Spider-Man pointing at himself. You. But, we purposely said we was going to save the show for the show because in the proper poll this week, if you've seen it and made a vote, they had who was the better Spider-Man between Tom Holland, the great, or
Tobey Maguire.
Fucking Tobey Maguire. I mean, first of all, there's no debate. Tom was the best one. There's no debate.
Yes.
But really?
Proven by my proper poll. trademark pendant. But yeah,
he was Toby. Hold on, OCG, you got the gift I sent you earlier.
It'll pop up.
That is the reason why I'm done with him. I was done. No. It trumped all three. It trumped the same way that y'all didn't like it when prior episode when we was talking about Game of Thrones, where I was doing the WWE and y'all was that's the same way that I looked at that movie.
You did it again. But yeah.
I just gave a look a little. I didn't. I went like this. I just rocked it like this. But yeah. He was good for that point to where we needed a Spider-Man movie, and for what it was worth, I'm not even saying that Andrew Garfield was amazing.
You were trying to go ahead.
I'm saying that Garfield was just better. It's just that it was good. The very first Spider-Man out of the first trilogy, the first one was good. The second one, it was good. Mm-hmm. And then the third one was complete. It was Blade 3. That's how horrible it was. But Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, I really felt like it was better than all three of them. Mm-hmm. And then the second one, you lost me even when you did you played the Itsy Bitsy Spider and everything. It was just like, But I mean, and that's why I really am glad that. Well, I was glad that Marvel decided to go ahead and take over the Spider-Man.
Well, it wasn't franchise. A decision. They made a deal with some so for those of you who do not know, Sony owns the rights. So back in the 90s, the comic book bust of the 90s, you may have heard of that. That's where Marvel was basically going out of business. They started selling off their properties. Mm-hmm. So
thank you, Blade, for bringing it back, though.
Yes,
by all means.
Mostly the X-Men went to Fox. The Fantastic Four went to Fox, which is why we got that great cartoon series, the animated series of the X-Men during the 90s, as well as the Spider-Man one, because Fox had that. They allowed Fox to do that as well. But Sony ultimately owned the rights to Spider-Man. So, fast track to now, Marvel's gotten just about everybody back except for Spider-Man and a couple of Hulk characters off of Universal, but it's not important. They have a deal worked out with them. The deal broke down because Disney Marvel got greedy, and they wanted all their properties back, to put it simply. They were getting greedy, and they wanted to have them back in the household so they could just finish doing it. But they knew they couldn't convince them to totally give up the rights, so they decided on the 50-50 split. Which, of course, if you're at work and somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I'm going to help you do your job and make you better at it, but you're going to have to give me half your pay," you're automatically going to say,
"Yeah, from a business standpoint." Hell with that.
But ultimately, it's frustrating. But it's like, Marvel, why couldn't you just play ball? Just play ball. Let them still have the rights. We can't get the rights back. The only upside to this is that if somebody buys Sony, wink wink, Apple do it, Marvel gets the rights back. So if that happens, they can do it. Now, for those of you out there who are asking the question, can Disney just buy them? Technically, they can't. From my understanding, Mr. Petty actually informed me of this a couple of days ago, that because Sony is an international company, they wouldn't be able to be purchased by a United States national company, even though Disney is well within the financial means to do so.
They have every...
Disney is worth
financially
$135 billion with a B.
Yeah.
And Sony's only worth 30, so they could do it. Yeah. But they don't have to buy the whole thing. They just have to buy
Sony Pictures.
Yes, Sony Pictures. It. Buy that.
Look, at first, and I was with you and everybody else. I was mad as hell at Sony. And I was even gonna say, as far as if it wasn't for the fact that I love my PS2, I'd just throw it away. And I mean, it's just. But after sitting back and really thinking it, and even wifey had to come in and say this, as far as the business side of it, yeah, Sony is right. I mean, if I'm doing the work and I'm paying everybody, and then all of a sudden you're gonna, somebody could come in and make it way better than what it was, but you got to give up 50%.
No, you're not gonna do. You're not gonna do. So originally, I was mad at Sony because I thought it was them, but then I realized Sony finances. The only thing they did was they made it so that the storyline that they wanted to tell fit nicely into the MCU. Mm-hmm. So if they could come up, it's possible. I don't know, but if they come up with a deal where they continue it on like they did with the last 5 films, where we'll utilize him and we'll help you. Because ultimately it makes our brand better. Because ultimately it does. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man can be an intricate part of these, but you can't go off doing the same thing you did with Venom and making something separate without the freaking hero in it. You can't do that. So, sorry.
Is it fair to say that Sony actually pulled off a DC?
Yes, because they stayed well away from the source material.
They pulled a Joker.
Yeah, and I mean, yes, I agree. Like, there's what I'm saying. Disney owns. I'm not cursing you. Disney owns too many studios, but that goes into the source material thing. Like, will we get better Marvel movies if they had everybody in? Because then they'd have full control. Unlike Disney, unlike DC, who owns all their characters and can't get out the starting blocks. But to answer your question, so we were originally arguing about who's better, Tom or no. In this case, it was Tom or Andrew Garfield. And I said Toby.
You said
Tobey Maguire
and Tom Holland.
because he was our first Spider-Man, dude. He was our first Spider-Man. Firstly, that original Spider-Man movie, which was made by Sony, by the way, we accepted it. We loved it. It was critically acclaimed. Yeah. That first one. The second one was the best of the trilogy. Dr. Octopus throwing Aunt May out the window and him saving her. Come on, then sacrificing himself. You're right. I gotta. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open up the phone lines. If you guys want to call in, that number to call is 443-371 3155. So you definitely want to get in this conversation, want to talk about Spider-Man and how you feel about it, you can give us a call.
But my thing is just this. It was just, I felt like the first amazing Spider-Man. And make sure that we
yes, I know what you mean.
No, I'm saying for everybody else.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield one. I felt his personality was better. It was just like Toby was like, oh well, he wasn't. He was just like sometimes Spider-Man as in high school was like he was quirky a little bit, but he also had like he was cool.
Spider-Man into a hipster. They turned him into a hipster. Spider-Man doesn't skateboard. He doesn't do that. He doesn't put his gel in his hair all the way to. Hey, what are you doing, Martha?
We got a caller.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Carla, for calling Blurs and Whiskey. It's your boy Trey Property.
It's your boy Big Herb.
What you want to talk about?
Get your life together. There's Monique.
Hey, Mo, what's going on?
Herb, fix your damn face. Making all them damn facial expressions. I'm saying no big. Every time you make a face, I make a face. I'm like, okay, we got to stop. I'm going to need Botox in my face.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monique Ford, owner of Legendary Beer Club.
Yes, sir.
We love the products, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So how do you feel about...
I was looking, things was looking a little glistening.
Oh, okay. All right, so how do you...
I just want to sit here and try and get Trey to cuss. What? Just that one more, Trey.
Just one more!
No. The Joker movie is going to be epic.
Okay, here it comes.
Hey, Mo.
Let me make sure that you don't hang up the phone because I want to make sure.
Because you know me too well. Because I was really about to hang up on you, but no, it's not.
You can't hang up on our sponsors, Trey.
Exactly, you can't hang up on the club.
Don't do it.
Tell me what I can and can't do. But no, it's... So
all right, he ain't cussed. I thought it was to come out.
Hey, that's a good look, Mo.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the products. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
but your
Mo.
Opinions on Spider-Man are unnecessarily.
See you later.
You have a great one. So, tell me what I can't do on my damn show. So,
kudos to Mo for trying to make him curse.
Good job. But no, I mean, like you think about accents, right? He had Andrew Garfield had the token New York douchebag. Hey, walk in here. That's how he sounded, and it just sounds so cheesy to me. Like his voice was grating to me, and then on top of that, it was the first movie was a horrible storyline. Like, no, come on, get up out of here. The second one, I'll give them credit for. Jamie Foxx's Electro, Black Electro. I got to give props to that. The whole Itsy Bitsy Spider on the light thing. You want to talk about playing Itsy Bitsy Spider? They played it during the damn Electro fight. So, yeah.
That was like, really? Oh, Corey, here it goes. Somebody's going to get you to curse.
So, thank you for calling Blurs Whiskey. It's your boy Trey Promise.
It's your boy Bigger.
What?
What's going on, Corey?
You say what?
So,
I guess for me, I mean, I still blame Sony because it's not like they're gonna make a better movie. We've seen them try.
Oh crap! I said damn.
Yes. I mean, it's not like they're gonna make a better movie. And I'm still on their side because they're owned by Spider-Man is owned by Marvel, so to me they should get at least, I wouldn't say 50, but I would say at least 30 to 40, because if at any point Sony decides to make another Spider-Man movie, we know it's going to be compared to this. So they're going to be up against that. You're also going to be up against if it doesn't fare as well. So then you're basically shooting yourself in the foot, because as soon as it fails, you know they're going to go back to Marvel and say, okay, let's try this again. Then Marvel has to basically reset it. And so for all that work that they're doing and all the stuff that they had to put behind it, to me, I do think that they should get more. Now, it was Marvel's fault for selling it, but at that time, they were getting ready to face bankruptcy. So a lot of this has more to do with Marvel facing bankruptcy than anything else.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
But from a business standpoint, and you are a businessman, and I hope you answer this correctly because you're our business manager. if somebody said they wanted to make Blurs of Whiskey better, but we had to give them 50% of the profits, you say,
hell no.
Okay, all right. All right, I was about to say, hey, we need to hang up on him now.
I wouldn't do that. But I mean, again, that goes back to how the original deal was negotiated. At the time, Marvel wasn't able to put out their own movies because they didn't really have their own studio. Once they saw how big their movies could be, that's when those thoughts came up. So there's a little back and forth about it that got us here, but I still think, again, he'll end up back in the MCU. It'll just be after Sony makes a failed movie.
They already did. It was called Venom.
Well, actually, Venom wasn't
domestically it made money. Nationally,
it was just flawed in different ways. It was flawed in a few ways.
Worldwide.
It wasn't as bad as everybody makes it. But yeah.
We wouldn't see so this and I appreciate you, dude. But yeah, let me get this rant out. Right. We'll call you afterwards. All right, peace.
All right, peace, man.
This is what I need everybody to do. Okay, you want to some? Since I already fucking cursed, I'm gonna just go ahead and say what the fuck I want to say now. I wasn't trying to, but this is what This is what I need everybody to do. The next Sony Spider-Man movie that comes out, I need you to boycott it. I need everybody to just bootleg it. I don't usually say this out loud, but I'm going to say it now. Bootleg it. I don't give a fuck. No, fuck that shit. That bullshit. Fucking cocksucking, trash, trout mouth ass, fucking KY jelly packet ass, trout mouth son of a bitch. Fuck y'all. Give me back my Spider-Man.
This episode is brought to you in pop by Trade Tears.
I got Jameson up my
Trade Tears.
Did you really do that?
Yes, I did.
I'm not crying. But no. Boycott that. Like, no, we want it to happen. Honestly, if you want it to change.
Oh, shit.
Mom, I'm sorry. Blurs of Whiskey, Trey Proper.
This is your boy, Herb.
Go ahead, Rita.
I just wanted to interrupt your rage. I thought it would be hilarious. Thank you for answering. Sorry, I think Sony is to blame. I have to agree with Corey. I mean, with the other person. Sony would not have made as much money as they did without fucking Marvel. And yes, I curse. You can go ahead and put my own. And it's accurate as fuck. Like, they would not have made the money that they made because they haven't made this much money off of any of their Spider-Man fucking movies combined without Marvel. Period. That's it. So now I'm going to hang up before you hang up on me. Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
We're done. He lost. Keep going, bro. I know you got it deep down in your soul.
No,
you got it deep down in your soul, bro.
I kind of went off the handle. I usually don't do that. So I need everybody to boycott. I need you to just not. The next time they come up with a Venom movie or anything else that is not tied into the Marvel Universe, don't watch it. Pirate it.
I got a question.
Do something else.
I got a question, though.
Go ahead.
Which one would be worse? Another Venom movie or another Joker movie? I just want to poke the bear.
He's over the ball.
Like I said, this episode is brought to you in part by Trey Tears.
I'm not crying.
He sure as hell is angry though.
I've been holding this in all week because it makes no sense. Like, it makes sense from a business mindset, nerd mindset. My nerd is taking over, but my business mind is thinking, I can't condone that type of business idea.
I'm beyond the reach of festivity.
And you know who the person that pointed out that was cursing was my little brother?
What?
Milan. Hey, Milan, you can't see it, but it's off.
Dude, you already lost.
You're right. There you go. So, I just I don't know. But still, going back to the original argument, we covered everything. I don't even know what else to say. Because I'm just pissed.
Man.
Yeah, we got news that Kit Harington was seen at Marvel Studios and talks about doing a character. Mm-hmm. And that character will be none other than Black Knight, who none of you know who that is, unless you've been reading comics as much as I have. Black Knight is, honestly, he's like a fifth-rate hero, to be honest. He's part of the Eternal series that's going to be coming out. And I think Kit Harington will be playing. You know what else that made me mad? Bama's talking about Kit Harington need to play Gambit. Do you know Kit Harington is like 5'7"? Gambit is 6'3". Gambit is a tall dude. And then people to argue that Hugh Jackman played Wolverine. Yeah, he played Wolverine. That's cool. Wolverine, we can give some leeway on that. But Gambit is supposed to be an imposing figure in a trench coat.
I can't imagine
with the red eyes.
Saying, hell damn one of me. Here's a card.
What is he? He's Scottish or Irish?
He's Creole.
No,
he's talking about Kit Harington. I don't know what he is.
Exactly. He one of them Isles of Caucasus type people that speaks with a funny accent. Okay, he's one of those. I don't know. Find it out.
But we didn't even talk about D23.
We talked about what happened in D23.
I mean, I'm talking about the other shows that's coming.
They don't matter. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Is you mad or big mad?
I'm big mad. I'm hugely mad. I'm incredibly, immensely mad. Because we had the announcement of the Eternals that we still had to confirm. She-Hulk should be pretty good. Because She-Hulk, if you guys are not familiar, She-Hulk is the cousin of the Hulk. Mm-hmm. And she has
she's a lawyer.
I know who he is, damn it. Okay, Corey. But yeah, so She-Hulk, she's actually a lawyer. So she goes to bat against Matt Murdock, Daredevil, a lot of times as opposing people in the courtroom. And the comic, she's a prosecutor, he's a defense lawyer. So in the comic, they actually, they have a pretty good rapport. They're not messing around with each other. I think they might have. She-Hulk's she's enjoying a hot girl summer.
At least she's not China.
There's actually a porno.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Rule 34. If it exists, there's a porno for it. But anyway, that should actually be good. So that means we may have hopes of the Daredevil series coming back to Disney Plus and then being tied into the She-Hulk series.
I'm just thinking, what if she turns She-Hulk? It just rips his shirt off and they all keep it with each other.
You realize they can't hear or understand what you're saying.
English. We will continue.
So the next Herb's words is going to be those characters of gibberish. That's the next Herb's words.
I said, what if they actually did have a romantic thing going on, and then all of a sudden she just turns She-Hulk and rip his.
Well, she's constantly She-Hulk. She doesn't transform.
No, she does revert sometimes. But
what I'm saying, like she just.
Dude,
turns them.
She's smashed a lot of the superheroes. Luke Cage, Iron Man, the Juggernaut.
Well, Luke Cage could take it. I mean,
Iron Man hit it, and he ain't have on his armor. There you go. So anyway, I can't. I hate you.
Pretty sure Pepper would have beat his ass too.
This is how information works inside Herb's brain. Herb be like, all right, guys, this is what's going to. We're going to think we're going to have a thought process. We're going to Leroy Jenkins. And all the stuff just comes pouring out of his face.
If you only knew what's going on in the mind of Herb Bridges, then you...
Oh man! So in and out, we got Moon Knight, which we were raving about a little bit a while ago. Hopefully that'll be Keanu Reeves. I mean, Keanu Reeves could play Gambit.
I thought he was playing somebody in Eternals.
He might, but I was hoping Well, no, that's right. You're right.
He's supposed to be playing one of the bad guys. Yes,
So which works. But we got She-Hulk, we got Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel. So not the super powered Captain Marvel, but Miss Marvel is a young girl who's of Indian. Middle Eastern descent, who's kind of like Mr. Fantastic in distress, but she can actually transform into different things. So we got those series coming out for Disney Plus. I'm excited for Disney Plus. I'm going to pay the money for that one to have my my subscription.
Yeah.
I suggest everybody get into those subscription packs because this one has 7 profiles.
Yeah. This also, and they also have one of the packages that is it called packages? Bundle packs. Yeah. So the one thing that they do have that I'm really loving, because I've been telling people this for a while, cable is about to be obsolete. All the streaming.
Rita throwing shade at you in the comments.
Hey, I don't care. I mean, everybody
add the words with bouncing balls for her.
That's funny though.
Go ahead.
But yeah, the one thing about the Disney Plus that I do like is that, because like I said, cable's about to be obsolete. You have they are getting ready to have a bundle not only with Disney Plus, but you have it with Hulu and ESPN Plus, which basically just it's all over what's the name cable right now. Because I mean, why pay $100 and something for that when you could just go and watch Hulu live?
Especially when the premium companies are having their own streaming services. So.
Exactly. So
it works for me.
No, and it's only $12.
Fire, stick, and chill.
I'm telling you.
That's all it's about.
I'm telling you. We need to hashtag it.
What, fire, stick, and chill?
Fire, stick, and chill.
Oh, it's out there. I'm not the first to think of that one. I was part of the Crunchyroll and Commitment hashtag myself. So that was a Trey proper coin phrase. Damn, I really did punch my... So,
see what being upset about Spider-Man gets you? Drinks all you drink before the whole entire show's over.
Your mama said you still need internet. Yeah, and that's how they've been hanging on.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's what, and that price has been slowly but surely increasing over time.
Oh, you want good internet?
Oh, you
gotta get this TV with it if you want to afford it.
There you go.
Cable companies are like Panera Bread, where the cable service is the extra baguette they give you didn't ask for.
He's really mad. He's really mad about Panera Bread.
OCG, you mad or you big mad?
I hate bread.
I hate bread. Who says that?
Who
says they hate bread?
Bread is a necessary evil because I like sandwiches. That's it.
Yes, they hold your sandwich together. Okay, so as much as I would love to continue to rant on about crazy stuff. Man. Let's one last check in the comments. Jesus. Yeah, we talked about Moon Knight. She-Hulk's gonna have a hot girl. She-Hulk's gonna have a hot girl summer. Yes, she is. And Corey said we don't want to know what's on your mind, Herb. I agree. We don't want to know.
Like my trusty partner says right here, this is my world. You just live here. Okay?
Yeah, what I say.
This is my world.
My universe.
This is my show. You're watching.
My universe. You just live in it. But let's go ahead and close.
Thank you, Chuck Clark. Bread is trash.
Hey, the Bama doesn't even eat cookies, Joe. He doesn't even eat anything sweet. It's like, you're not human. I hit you with a whole car and you're still running.
He doesn't eat cookies.
No, we don't eat cookies.
Who made you?
Exactly. How do you not eat cookies? We're getting do not throw anything at me.
It's a reason why he's a musclehead and we are what we are.
Here's Corey again. I'm trying to close out the show.
That's fine.
Corey.
No, nigga, it's not your world. It's my world.
Guess what? It's my show. And turn that off. Turn it off.
You see how that works, Corey? You see how that works? Because I didn't even have to look at you. I just turn that shit off. Like, it's that simple. Now, how do we turn off Do Not Disturb so he doesn't come back? We have fun here.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Come on, let's.
As we always
It's nothing wrong with the Jameson. We're not. The Jameson's not.
Jameson is good.
This is my drink.
Yeah.
And I am very, very sober. We did a good job on it.
Marvel does
it's
this
just
to him.
Marvel does this.
So,
Marvel does this to me.
Oh man.
So
this is a
I
really
got ice
funny,
water left, so you know.
This is a really good show, episode 26. And just a few more things before we go out. Like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Let us know what you think about the show. Also, if you see us, ask about these wristbands. We got you. Also, if you want to look at prior episodes, go on to blurrsandwhiskey.com, get your merch. And it was one more thing Beer Club, Legendary Beer Club. Go ahead and promote, what's the name? Going by September 14th.
September 14th when she launched.
Go on the website just to check it out. We do have it in the listing up top when you go and check on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one more thing. Fuck Rick. Yeah, I had to get that out there before the show was over.
For real?
Yeah, I just had to keep it consistent.
God, I don't even think he's watching.
Hey, you gotta keep it going.
You be ready for that repercussion.
But
if you have not been watching, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to send this text message after the show. Let's do this.
As we always do. Up to it, down to it.
Fuck those who don't do it.
We know because we used to it.
Drink motherfucking drink. And we out this bitch.